It kind of reminds me of the story of, Elijah and the prophets of Baal. There's over 400 of them, and basically Elijah, he made it more and more and more difficult to let God work, if you will. He put more water on the altar and more water, and just gallons and gallons and gallons of water, and then said, God, I'm expecting you to burn this thing up with fire. And he made it nearly impossible, right? In our natural thinking, he made it nearly impossible to show that God was in it. He made it extremely difficult. And it's kind of like that with Donald Trump. All the odds are against him.
Yeah.
And there's just more and more and more water on this altar. This, being able to hijack the system. It's another gallon of water. If he gets elected as president, there is absolutely no other way at describing it other than a divine appointment, a divine happening. There's no way that he could become president with all this against him.
I would consider it to be a miracle with everything, the mainstream media against them, all the big money pouring in against them, and the integrity of our elections where they could be swayed to Clinton very, very easily. Yeah, I'm very concerned, and if Donald Trump won, I would be amazed. I would consider it a miracle. The phrase that I would use for the time we're moving into right now is the danger zone in terms of the election. We need to be in prayer for Donald Trump and his family for their safety, because with the polls tightening up, and the elite so desperate to keep him out of the White House, we could see some type of October surprise. We could see some type of where they just try to smear his character, even more than they have so far. Yeah. But potentially even we could see in their desperation, the elite, who knows what kind of action they could take against Donald Trump and his family. And if something happens, usually throughout U.S. history, it's always blamed on a lone wolf. But, if something happens and they say, lone wolf, don't believe them. But also with this UN resolution, we've got till January 20th, 2017. This is a key moment. So these next few months, we're in the danger zone. So we'll see what happens, Zach.
Wow.